Can you really make your ex miss you, and how to do it? Hi, and welcome back to Love Advice TV. In case you don't know who I am, my name is Danny, and I am one of the coaches here for the With My Ex Again project. In case you are new here, please make sure you are liking and subscribing so you get notified every time that we put out new content, just like this video. So the topic for today is, can you make your ex miss you? And I think that this is important and something that we should talk about because I get asked this question all the time in my one-on-one coaching sessions, comments on videos and all of that stuff. And look, at the end of the day, of course, there is a part of you that wants your ex to miss you because it's validation. It's a reassurance that the time that you invested into the relationship was not a waste, and that your feelings for this person and the reality that you lived for so long was real, right? There's always this fear that your ex is not going to miss you or they're not going to care. And a high percentage of the time, of course they care. Of course they are going to miss the relationship, right? That's just general psychology in the sense of, as human beings, we are suckers for routine, right? And when you are in a relationship with somebody for an extended period of time, long-term relationship, all of those things, there are routines that have been formed that are comfortable and familiar. So when those routines are no longer present, or when those routines change, of course, you're going to miss those things. And of course, they are going to miss you because you were part of that routine. Now, whether they show that they miss you or not is something completely different. And oftentimes, depending on their personality, how they deal with conflict, will dictate how they handle a breakup. For some exes, they are overly communicative and they are constantly apologizing for breaking up and the mistakes that they made. And for others, they are completely silent. They don't give you anything. And that is really hard to handle and to deal with. I empathize with you. I know how difficult that can be. You know, being somebody who has been broken up with before and being somebody who has broken up with somebody before, I understand both sides. And it brings us back to the question, can you make that person miss you? You don't need to make them miss you. I'm sure that they miss you. It's just they don't 100% know if A, they would want to try again, and B, if they do, whether they can trust that things will be different, right? That's the main point here. If you try to make them miss you, right, by constantly communicating with them, showing them how emotional you are, how upset you are about the breakup, what you're actually doing is the exact opposite. You are pushing them away. You don't allow time and space to amplify that feeling of nostalgia and regret. Let me be clear here. Men and women process breakups differently. This is not an exact science, but based on what I have observed and seen over the years, women have a tendency of feeling the breakup a lot quicker than men do because men kind of go into this fight or flight survival mode and have to repress and suppress their feelings, right? There's many reasons for why that happens. Cultural expectations, societal expectations, familial dynamics, all of that stuff, right? But men have a tendency of needing to put up this front that they are okay and they're going to be fine no matter what. So they end up feeling the feelings a little bit later. So allowing time to do what it does and allowing them to transition into that state of nostalgia, which is one of the strongest human emotions, is going to be your best friend. But the best way that you can leverage that is to allow it to happen. Live your life, do your things, utilize a no contact period the right way. Work on the things that you need to work on so that when that person does present themselves again, or when you decide that you are good enough emotionally and mentally that you can open up those lines of communication, you are positioned in the best way possible, right? The other part of this is after a period of time has gone by, that person will have an interest or be curious as to what's going on in your life. So if you can show them this incredible life that you are creating for yourself, they are going to want to be a part of that. Because number one, they're already connected to you in the sense that they were in a relationship with you, right? So there was already something you guys were building towards. But now that that's not happening, right? The relationship ended. They are seeing you living this amazing life and they want to join in. They want to be a part of it. But that also means that they have to level up as well, just like you have been leveling up until this point. So, can you make your ex miss you? Absolutely. But you don't have to, because I guarantee you they do miss you. They just are not wanting to portray that or show that because they need to stand in their decision to make sure for themselves that they made the right decision. But the reality is they're thinking about it. They're second guessing stuff. They're not 100% sure, especially if you were in a long-term relationship. So let time do what it does, right? Focus on you. Utilize a no contact period the right way. And if you have questions about it, if you're not sure how to manage that and how to handle that, reach out to us. We have many trainings on how to navigate a no contact period the right way, how to rebuild your confidence and come back to yourself so that you are the best version of yourself when that opportunity presents itself. If your situation is very specific, if you need more guidance, if you need more help, please make sure you are reaching out and you're booking a one-on-one coaching session. I work with clients all the time who are in this very situation. And if you've watched this video all the way through, then obviously you find yourself in the same situation as well. And you know, I would love to be able to support you and help you to regain that control in your life so you feel like the best version of yourself. I hope you found this video to be helpful. Make sure you're leaving a comment down below and let me know what your situation is, if you agree, if you disagree, whatever the case may be. I love to interact with you guys as much as I possibly can. We all do. So again, hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.